Jerseys of Hope is a nonprofit committed to inspiring a sense of community and well-being in hospitals through the donation of athletic jerseys to be worn by patients rooting for their favorite team. In the past 7 years, Jerseys of Hope has given out over 2,000 jerseys to lift the spirits of hospital patients. They have impacted the needy in 4 countries and 11 states. Please visit jerseysofhope.org to learn more. We're so honored to partner with Jerseys of Hope and be a small part of the large impact they make.
Welcome to the Unscripted Podcast. My name's Corby LaCroix, and the song you're hearing right now is called Great and Mighty One, available on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your music. But for now, recording from the Unscripted studio, here's your host and my friend, Aaron Conrad.
Great Redeemer, God of grace,
all right, everybody, welcome back to my studios here in Columbus, Ohio, the Unscripted Studios. Big night tonight. We've been trying to do this for a while. They got to go to a game here, so we got to pack a lot in a quick episode. But Kennita and Nick, can you introduce yourselves? And I'm so honored to be with you tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. We are glad to be here. I am Kennita Williams, affectionately known as Dr. K, and I'm the CEO and founder of Clear Vision Leadership Wellness Conference, as well as Leadership Academy.
There you go.
My name is Nick Williams. I'm the proud husband of this beautiful young lady sitting next to me, and I had the pleasure of doing of joining her class, her academy, this last cohort 7, affectionately known as the Magnificent 7, because 7 and the 7 of us who were in the class were just magnificent. You know, it was just a great class, and I'm glad to have you. I'm glad you have us on tonight. I appreciate you inviting us to your space.
Is that how you all met?
No.
That's a long story. I don't know if you have time for that because we have variations of that story.
I got time. I don't know if you all do. I know you got to go to a game, so
That's my story, but you know.
Okay, put it like this: we both were cashiers. I was a cashier at Walmart, and she was a cashier at Pep Boys. So we kind of met.
Part-time service.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yes.
Well, speaking of service, right? Speaking of service, I gotta say this: y'all are both military veterans, right?
So I'm not a veteran. I work civil service. So I work for the JAG Corps through the military, through the Air Force, and then Nick, 24 years.
She almost joined twice.
Is that right? Hey, at the end of the day,
the guy, right? Yeah.
At the end of the day, y'all serve this country, and that's what I really want everybody to know right out of the gate is I have anything else we talk about tonight doesn't matter. What matters is your service to our nation. And so no matter what the title was, no matter what you all did, you all serve this country. And I have so much respect for that, as we've talked about before. So thank you for your service.
It's a pleasure every day of the week. It's really a pleasure.
Where do you think we're at in the world? You all feel good or no?
You were looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith.
Okay. Yeah, that's a loaded question, right?
Yeah, right. So,
depends on what perspective,
we are. We're hopeful. We are hopeful.
Yeah.
We're sitting in a space where, I feel like I always say it's the worst of times and the best of times, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we have so many opportunities, and I just pray every day that the people in place will make the right choices for us, right?
Absolutely.
That's why we do what we do. We serve, we continue to serve, we serve in the community. We try to be a voice for those that don't have a voice. And we show up every day for those that aren't able to be in the spaces making decisions. So I do a lot still with like policymakers and I'm still in that space. So that's why we do what we do, so that we can have these choices and we still have the opportunity to say yes or no to the things that are going around, right?
Well, and that's why I'm so honored by anyone that served, is because we have that freedom. That's the freedom that you all fought hard for. No matter how you did that, we all have that freedom. Whether we agree on policies and people and all those things, it doesn't matter. We have freedom, and that's what I really hope that we continue to have in this country. So I didn't get on to talk about that. You have a game to go to tonight, right? So tell me about your family.
Yeah, so we have our son that it's his game. He's basketball all day, every day. And so he has a game tonight. He's a sophomore in high school, so pray for us. He is 15.
Gets better.
He's
Very talented.
very talented, very
Yeah.
handsome. He's standing taller than us, all the things. And then my daughter's second generation, she commissioned with the Air Force 2 years ago. So she's serving our country as well. She's at dental school currently for her first assignment. So she will be a dental surgeon by the time it all ends. She's working, and thank God for the mighty Air Force who is paying her way through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, government.
Second year.
Yeah, second semester, second year. And so next semester she'll be taking patients. So excited about that.
She's recruiting. So,
She's
okay. She's recruiting patients so she can get you in her chair.
Where's she at? Because my greatest fear in the world is the dentist. My wife knows that. I avoid the dentist like anything. So where's she at? I might come see her.
Right, she's in DC, in the heart of DC at Howard University.
Howard, okay, beautiful.
College of Dentistry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she's recruiting patients. So if you're in the DC area and you need a little dental work,
right.
A little cleaning,
a little something.
Just something. Yeah.
All right. I would say I'd go see her, but I won't. I don't even go see my own dentist.
That's right. Look,
it's a problem.
Declined my appointment on Monday, so like you want to be making money? I said, no. Can you push it on a month?
It's a problem. It's a problem for me. So, all right. We did get on today, though, to talk about your website because our team had the honor. You and I met at Speak Up Conference, and we had the honor to, and this is shout out to my guy, Nick, our web builder. 99.9% of the credit goes to my guy, Nick. He had a tough week, had to put his dog down this week. He's had a tough week, but, and we've all, maybe been there. If you ever let go of a pet, it's difficult, but my guy is brilliant. And honestly, the site that we had the beauty and opportunity to build for you, it's my favorite one we've ever done. And I wouldn't say that. I genuinely mean that. I love your site. Are you all happy with your site?
I'm extremely happy with my site. And let me tell you this. This is our third time trying to create this site, and this is the most robust it is, and it's prettiest. It's the most functional, but it was so easy. You guys didn't ask us many questions. You didn't task us with many things. You knocked it out the park.
Thank you.
And I'm tell you what, every time I call Nick or text him, he's right on it, man.
Yeah.
And I really, really love that, and I appreciate it about you and him.
It's been, and it's user friendly.
Absolutely.
It's user friendly. I love it. Because we have so many moving parts. Like I said, we have the academy, we have the conference, we have all the things that
we have to add your book
I'm doing. And, Dr. K is doing, I do the most. Nick said I have a spirit of do too much. So, so all the pieces, and for someone to capture that vision, and because I had it all in my head, it looked so beautiful in my head.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I couldn't get it out and express it the way that I wanted it.
I'm proud of it.
And so I'm super proud to look at it, click on it, and everything that I was seeing in here, I'm seeing on the screen.
So now we share it without reservation.
Yeah.
And it speaks volumes of who she is and what we're all about.
Because we have a broad audience. So sometimes it was hard to capture, when you're dealing with the military all the way to like the mother of the church. It's like you have to meet, different needs.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't just cut and dry. So the fact that you guys caught the vision and was able to make it happen and bring it to life we're happy.
Well, I love the site, and I really do. And it's not about us; it's about you all. And it's really about our connecting at Speak Up. And that was the first time to sit down and just listen and hear your heart and passion for what you wanted your site to be. And then future meetings, just hearing from both of you what you wanted that site to be. And so, again, it's not about us. It's about your site. And your site is beautiful. And it's at clearvisionleader.com. I've got it up in front of me. I love it. It looks good on mobile. It's just very, very clean. And Nick did an incredible job building the site. And so I can't thank Nick enough. He gets the credit, I think, even at Speak Up. I talked about my guy, Nick, because as sad as it is, I'm the face. Nick is the brains. And so he did so much more, and he did an incredible job. And so I'm so happy that you all love your site.
Yeah, we love it.
Thank you guys so much.
No. Okay. So what do they find when they go to the site? Because y'all got a lot going on. As you mentioned, you got a conference, you got a book. So let's talk about the conference first. It's coming up, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our 6th year doing the Clear Vision Leadership. So now, this year, it's like everything new, with including starting with the website. We were rolling out like a whole rebrand, because my husband Nick has retired, and we now have a community here in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, on the Emerald Coast. And so we wanted to do all this fresh new experiences and new things. So we're having the conference. We moved from Tampa to now Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And then it's now the Clear Vision Leadership Wellness Summit.
Love it.
Yes.
And so it's taking place January 30th, January 31st to February 1. So listen, that means sunshine in January and February.
That's
So,
right.
that's
That's
half
right.
the battle right there.
Come out the
So
cold. Come on
get
out
out
the
of the
cold.
cold, get out of the snow,
Register.
register today, and come to the conference, because
Yes.
we're going to be doing my 3 pillars are see well, be well, and lead well. So we're going to be touching base on all of those aspects, being able to be a healthy leader and holistically, body, mind, and soul. So helping you be able to capture your vision, know your purpose, know who you are, take a breath and reset and set goals
Yeah.
to be able to go into this new year with clarity. The Be Well aspect is about mental health and physical health. As leaders, we get so busy taking care of everyone else, we fail to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
So we are that second day going to be just focusing on strategy and practical steps on being able to be well, taking those steps. I got experts coming in, dietitian, mental health clinicians coming in, doctors, to be able to take those steps, to show you practical steps. And it's not just a overload information. We're actually sitting down, creating plans for you to walk out of that door on Saturday evening, Sunday morning, with a plan to be able to be successful in 2025.
And this year's theme is reflect, recharge, and realign.
Mm.
So come ready to reflect on, how you did things in the past, and recharge, take a deep breath, take a pause, and then realign, and then attack.
Yeah. So, we take our military aspect, we kind of go back and we look at it. The military calls it like a hot wash. So what you did right, what you could do better, and how we're going to go forward. Right. And so that's kind of what we're taking, that whole framework from our military background, to be able to put it into practical civilian steps, to be able to execute them in a way that we're successful. We were talking last night about failing to plan, and when you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? So there you go. So if you don't take time to make a plan, how are you going to lead well? How are you going to lead people to proper spaces and success? You can't if you're not confident in what you're seeing, what you want to see.
So what does my ticket include if I sign up through the website? What does that include?
Great question, Aaron. So one thing about Clear Vision, we feed you well.
Yes.
You're going to eat.
Oh, I can't wait.
You're going to eat well. Listen,
So good.
it's so funny. So last year and then times past, they come and their lunch is like, we don't do no soup and sandwiches. We have full on out buffet style. You're gonna eat well. So Thursday night you're gonna come and you're gonna have a meet and greet, and so we have all great appetizers and all of that going on. And then so all of your food throughout the weekend is included. So you get your meet and greet that Thursday, and then we have a full on the resort that you're staying at, because it is a resort and not a hotel, like it's a whole resort. And they include a hot breakfast for you in the morning, and then that afternoon you have a full lunch. And then that Saturday we have a banquet. So every night, every day, you're going to get food, you're going to eat well. And then you, of course, have your registration that includes all the breakouts, all the keynote sessions. And then, Clear Vision is known for our swag, because it's, I'm Dr. K. I got to have my swag. Got to have the swag.
We're excited to share our swag.
Yeah, we got all the T-shirts, all the all the things that are going on with that. So it's just going to be a great time. And then I'm having my book launch on that Saturday night. So that Saturday night, we'll have a whole celebration. It'll be a full plated meal because I'll be having my the academy, all those that graduated throughout the year. We're going to celebrate the graduates.
Yes.
And then we're going to have my book launch. So we're going to eat, we're going to just be merry and just have a good time. And then we're going to celebrate everyone who went through the weekend with us. Because like I said, when you finish, they're going to finish with a whole plan. They're going to walk out of there being able to see well, be well, and lead well.
Yes.
So it includes a lot for that price. You get all of that for $2.99.
And then on that Friday, we're also, you're going to get a lot of teaching, but you're going to get some hands-on training as well to see if you can comprehend exactly what was taught and put it to action.
Yeah. So it's exciting.
Hey everyone, this is Caitlin. Did you know that the Unscripted podcast is a part of a larger group called the Unscripted Collective? The Unscripted Collective is a team committed to building websites, podcast coaching, and even has a merchandise warehouse for podcasters and organizations. Find out more at myunscripted.com. Reach out today to find out how we can help you in your organization too. Visit myunscripted.com. Now let's go back to today's interview.
So I have to repeat what you just said. You said $2.99?
$2.99. You can't beat that, right? And then, the hotel, like I said, it's not a hotel, it's a whole resort. They give us great rates. The rates are as low as $119. I cannot believe it. Yeah. So right on the beach, $119. And then when you get the golf view, it's only like $139. So unbelievable rates on the beach in Fort Walton.
And Destin is like 10 miles away.
10 miles.
Okay, I was going to say, where would I fly into if I was going to?
GPS.
Which is Fort Walton Beach, Destin Airport, and it's like 15 minutes from the venue.
And then you also have Pensacola, which is about an hour and a half maybe away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, you're just right by Destin this time of year. Who wouldn't want to be there? I'm like, while we're talking, the snow's starting to fall outside here in Columbus, Ohio.
Right.
Everybody's getting hit with it from Texas all the way up. Everybody's getting hit with snow. It's just a miserable time.
No, Atlanta got snow.
Atlanta. Yeah. I have a friend that lives in Atlanta and he texted me pictures this morning of his backyard and snow. So it's that time of year. Gosh, $2.99 for
escape and come to Florida, right? Like
for real. How many seats or how many spots do you have and is there space?
Yeah, there's definitely space. We're looking for at least 100 people to be in attendance. And there's space. There's availability left. We have about 2 more weeks. We're going to leave the registration open up until that 2-week mark. So
we also have day passes. So if you don't want to attend all 3 days, you can choose Saturday, choose Friday.
Yeah, so for all the locals, there is a $99 day pass. So whatever day that they select, you still get your food that day, and you still get all the conference things that you will get. Yeah.
Well, I love it. Okay, so and they can find that at clearvisionleader.com. You have a beautiful website, by the way.
That website is just
absolutely. If you look at events, you'll see it right there.
Yes, user friendly.
There we go. All right. Well, I don't know who built your website, but it's gorgeous. So
they did a great job. They did a great job.
All right. So clearvisionleader.com. Click on events, and they can find out everything right there on the website. You mentioned your book, so let's talk about your book real quick.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. So my book launched yesterday. It went live on Amazon yesterday. 30 Days to Clear Vision. Seeing well, being well, and leading well.
A journey to seeing.
A journey.
Love it.
Right. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. It's actually devotion style, but it's practical steps in action within the book.
So many great nuggets, man. I'm telling you, anybody who picked that book up, they're gonna be blessed.
Oh.
They're gonna be encouraged. Even if you're not a leader, you're gonna be inspired to become one. I promise you that.
Yeah. And it's taking all those steps that I talked about, the seeing well, being well, and leading well. And it's also focused around scriptures that are taking you to the scripture and faith-based, and we have a visitor that's trying to
I see.
to the camera.
Sorry.
What's his name? What's the dog's name?
His name
This
is Smokey.
is Smokey.
Smokey. Okay.
Smokey. He's our family mascot.
Say hi, Smokey.
How you doing, Smokey? Good to see you.
Hi, Smokey.
Good to see. Look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, he just wants to be a part. He just wants to get him a mic.
We didn't introduce him. Maybe that's why he's upset. We didn't.
That's right. He knows. He knows. He knows. No, Nick, I have to tell you, and Kennita, I certainly don't want to diminish anything you just said. I just need to tell Nick, man, as a husband, man, I'm so proud of you, dude. You're sitting there, and Kennita's got her thing going, and man, you just continue to reflect and deflect, her beauty and her passion and her dreams. And so, husband to husband, let me tell you, man, I literally, I have so much respect already for the military, but also for the fact that how you are a mirror reflecting your bride and everything that she's doing. And you actually are, reminding her of other things that she's doing outside of, a lot of guys would be sitting there saying, be jealous, be upset, be mad. Man, you just holding that mirror up and letting her shine. And so let me tell you that individually, man to man, that's really, really special how you're doing that. And Kennita, incredible. We met at Speak Up and we had a few minutes together. It was incredible. There was just something special, and you decided to, sit down and listen to what I had to say. And I kind of parachuted in, last minute to that thing. And so I actually sent Rachel Wojo flowers yesterday just to thank her for everything that that weekend meant to me, because it's just, I have so much admiration for her invite and her yes. And so because of that, I get to sit with you all tonight. And so I'm so excited for everything you're doing.
Rachel, shout out to Rachel, man.
She's the best.
She is so good. And, I'm just grateful because, and what's so crazy about that whole, I got to say this, when we were supposed to meet, like the schedule that they had for me was so, no one knows what happened. Like everybody that I was supposed to meet with, when I went to them, they had other people in the chair.
Yeah.
So it was totally just a God thing that brought us in our space together.
Yeah.
So, and I am so grateful that, we were able to sit and talk, because it wasn't just about our I didn't even know why we were meeting or signed up with you, but God knew.
God knew,
right?
For real,
like,
yep.
And so I'm grateful because it opened up all these doors. Like, look, now I feel like you're my brother. I feel like that we just had these great conversations. Now we're bringing it to the world, and we're able to get the website up and going. And this is just the beginning of all the beautiful things that God is kind of doing and weaving into us. That divine connection. Talk about a divine connection.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're divine moments. And I think, we are called into those, and we can either miss them or we can accept them and embrace them. And you embraced one. And because of that, we're on tonight, and we had the opportunity to do your site. So you embraced another one with your book. One more question about your book. So it just came out. Where can people find the book?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon.com, and you can get it, and you can get it as an ebook or get a paperback. So
yeah.
What's it called again? I'm sorry. What was the title?
Vision, 30 Days to Clear Vision, a journey to seeing, being, and leading well.
Yeah. And you could just Google search my name in the search bar, Dr. Kennita Williams.
That was exciting. Just type in Kennita Williams.
Right.
And there it goes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's something else we really wanted for your site, was that you would be top of the Google rankings. The other thing is, so this is just business talk now. Everybody's just going to have to listen. Is the book available through your site?
Not yet. We actually haven't reached out to Nick yet. But I'm sure as soon as I call him or text him, it's going to be right on.
It's going to be up there. So by the time you air this or it goes live, I'm sure Nick will be already on it.
Okay. I was going to say, let's get that done, and let's get it available through your site. You have a beautiful site. Let's get to every project and everything you're working on. Okay. Let's run through everything again really quick, because I know y'all got to go to a game, and I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss them pregame layups.
No.
The site is clearvisionleader.com. You all are on socials as well. Can they find you there? Where can they find you?
Yeah, so under Kennita Williams is my main site, and then Clear Vision Leader is Instagram, and Clear Vision Leader is also on Facebook as well.
And you host live things on Facebook. I don't do this, so this is completely out of my realm. But do you host live?
So we go live, but it really has been us going live about the conference. But
Okay.
drum roll, we are going to be launching our own podcast, Clear Vision Conversations. So
Love it.
in February, we'll be launching the podcast. And so we're going to be sharing just much of this, like being able to see well, be well, and lead well, and what that's all about.
Well, I can't wait. Okay. And anything we can do to support you in that as well. We kind of have a foot in the podcast world. So
we're
anything you need.
The microphone around and make you come on.
No.
You're going to interview with us, and we're going to be asking you all the
questions. Okay. All right. I've done that with Tammy Whitehurst, our other dear friend. I got to spend the weekend with Tammy. She's amazing. And again, just another ripple from that weekend. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing to be on the other side of the mic. So go ahead and get all the other guests out, and then we just need one. Just give me a call. All right. The conference is January. Tell me again. January 30th.
January 30th, 31st, and the 1st of February.
Well, I'm gonna get this out really quick because we're running out of time. I mean, it's already what is it? January 10th. You only got like 2 weeks, right?
Can you believe it? Like January, it's already coming and going already. So 2025, we got to get it together.
I love it. I love it. I love the conference. I love everything. I really want to know what the menu is going to be.
Right. Like all the
I like to eat.
Let me tell you. So last year, the lunch we had fried chicken. They had barbecue pulled pork. And then they come out and say, Dr. K, we just think you guys need this. And they brought out steak tips.
Come on.
So we had all those 3 meats.
Come on. All right. I need to get there just for the food. I mean, look, at the end of the day, hey, groceries are expensive. $2.99 and you get to eat all weekend. Like,
get to eat all weekend and like the resort has been very good to us.
Good.
So we're very grateful. So come out. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. The food alone is worth it.
Hey, even if you gave them cheese and crackers, what you're going to do is going to be well worth it. But at the end of the day, you're not giving cheese and crackers. There's going to be a lot of really, really good food there. So $2.99, hey, eat for the weekend. And by the way, get some great teaching and coaching and great leadership.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're really excited. A lot of good leaders from areas and industries, ministry.
Love it.
Down to like government officials. So it's just a real group of people that are just looking for opportunities to lead better in this world that's changing. So we're excited to be able to offer them the tools and resources to do it.
No better way to start the year, honestly. Absolutely. Right? I mean, people make resolutions, but this is a great resolution. Is let's get back to, as you said, let's just set it level set.
Executing this year.
That's right.
We start this year.
Like see it and put it to work. Right? Like, let's do it. We gotta have a plan.
Love it. Love it. Okay. What time's the game?
8:30. We got
good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's run through everything one more time. Clearvisionleader.com is the website. The book is out on Amazon. Yeah. You can find everything on social media as well. Please follow my friends and also get down to Florida, January 30th. $299.99 if you're in town, as you said. Man, this sounds incredible. This really sounds incredible. And I love you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate your service to our nation. And, obviously working on the website was a dream for us. And I'm so thankful we got to do that. But at the end of the day, even if we didn't, I would still thank you for your service to this nation and our freedom and everything that you all have done to allow me to get on a podcast and record whenever I want, wherever I want, and do what I want. So thank you all.
We're excited. We're for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, you'll be on again. We're running through tonight because you got a game to get to, but y'all will be on again. This is not the last time you're going to hear from my dear friends. And God's got a lot of other plans for us. There's no reason, there's just no coincidence why we met up and why we're, even on tonight and other things that God has for us. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for your service. And thanks for being on.
Amen. Thank you. Love you too.
You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend.
What's the team's name? Who's your son play for?
Niceville High School. Niceville Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Oh, yeah, go Eagles. That's what I was going to. All right, go Eagles. Go Eagles. I appreciate y'all. Love you. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Unscripted Podcast with your host, Aaron Conrad, from his studio in Old Hilliard. Make sure to like, share, follow, and review on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, make sure to check out my song Great and Mighty One on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you find your music. We'll see you next time on Unscripted with Aaron Conrad.